Greetings, family. There's nobody in the chat room just yet. I'm going on live because I want to talk about recognizing negative energy and spirits that are around you, are present in your home, or maybe your work environment, things of that sort, and how to kind of combat that. Those are one of the things I am teaching in my candle magic classes that I will be starting soon. If you guys are interested in it, with proof, you guys always ask for proof when you deal with people, but email me at 818 only heaven heaven sent at gmail.com. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, Legba Day, SU. Hope all you guys put your fed your ancestors today. But I'm recording it live because it's kind of going to be long, and I don't want to. It's going to take forever to download onto YouTube. So I said, let me just go ahead and go on live. Go on live so I could just be up afterwards. But, there's a lot of nasty energy, negative people, things of that sort that's floating around. And, sometimes they can become energy vampires. Think of energy vampires, and they'll suck all the life and energy out of you. And by the time you're done dealing with them, you're too tired to deal with your own shit, or you could be in a relationship living underneath one roof and you're arguing like cats and dogs, or a person is just getting an attitude for no reason. You don't know why, or you're getting an attitude, you don't know why, or you could be at work and there's one specific person after you, or you could be in your environment or where you live and someone could just be after you, gunning for you, just trying to constantly bother you. Or you have a neighbor, a nosy fucking neighbor, or a neighbor that's just always bitching and complaining, or not even just bitching and complaining, just being nosy. I know everybody has that one nosy neighbor. All niggas have a nosy neighbor because we Negras, okay? And so there's going to be a nosy neighbor. There's going to be a nosy neighbor wondering what the hell you doing and what the hell you talking about. Always remember that. But know when negative energy or spirits are influencing your life also. A lot of times there are a lot of spirits that want to experience an experience in a human body, and will use a human vessel to do that, and it can influence, and people and friends of yours, or people you associate yourself around, could have a nasty, stagnant energy or a nasty spirit attached to them, and it's influencing you in some sort of way, Sometimes we may think we have certain things under control, but some people can influence other people, and influence your life. Things are starting to change in your life. It's going more sour than it is positive. Recognize when there's some stagnant, energy or negative energy, and also remember there is, knowing that there's frequency out there that helps that negative environment and situation, Dr. Phil Valentine talks about that, frequencies that they put out there to help what's the word I'm looking for? To help encourage those feelings that you do have. Believe it or not, you're made of melanin. My cosmic brothers and sisters, you're made of melanin, you're black matter. You have a pineal gland, you have antennas. So they will do a silent war by any means necessary. All which way they do it, by the television, they do it through the airwaves. They do it through these telephone poles, these transformers that are connected to these boxes. They know how to have a silent war with melanoid people, because your bodies are so technical, your bodies are so special, and you're able to receive, and you're a direct connection to the source. They know how your body works. Remember, they know better than you know your body. Not saying the ones that are aware and enlightened more than you guys, but trust me, they know how our bodies work, and they know how to have a silent war, and they know what will trigger us. And when you're arguing, or when you're sad, or when you're crying and you're down and out about something, there is frequencies that are being out there that's coming from these sources that I mentioned to help it, to make it, create it, make it even worse mentally. to make it even worse. You can't figure out why you keep going into the slumber, why you can't stop crying over a certain person or a situation. That's because once you go to that low frequency, you allow that other low frequency to come in, and then it's a snowball effect, and then it gets bigger. You're arguing with the person, it's out of control. So you have to know how to combat that negative and stagnant energy, and how you do those type of, how you do that is, first of all, it's all about self-improvement. You don't want to react how you usually react with situations. Okay, not just that, you also have to reprogram. You literally have to reprogram yourself mentally, your body, the way your the chemistry in your brain and your body, where you literally have to train that to not react how you're used to reacting. You want to do your visuals, you want to meditate, you want to light your candles. If you're doing candle work, or if you're doing rituals, you want to do your candles, combat that with candles. And when you meditate, you want to meditate all that nasty, stagnant, negative energy that person or persons is sending to you. You want to meditate to send that shit back. You can't send that negative energy back to people. I've done it before. I'm going to actually tell that story in one of my spook tales that I do on my channel. But you can't send that negative energy back to that person or to persons that are messing with you. You guys have to really understand and know what you're up against when it comes to this silent war. And when I say meditate and do your visuals, you want to visualize, like, oh, Mother Sekhmet. Mother Sekhmet is very good to call upon, when you feel like you're being or someone's going against you, or you feeling cornered, or you feeling like someone's going to combat you or something. Visualize Mother Sekhmet over your shoulder. Visualize Mother Sekhmet over your shoulders. Bobby Hemmett explains a visual for that, which works very well, because I've used it before and it works. People come to the house that you don't want at the house, and you visualize Mother Sekhmet. And these are people like this. Now, this right here is mostly for people, because I used to be in a certain situation to where I really had to use my magic and my candle work. And this advice here is for people that are living underneath the same roof with somebody that is just fighting like War of the Roses, and they may have people that come over to the house, and they may not like you either, because they know you guys are having issues, and these people don't like you, or maybe influencing your partner or friends or something. Visualize, oh, Mother Sekhmet, leave this motherfucking house now. Visualize her over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Over your shoulder, behind you, snarling at these motherfuckers. It works. Make sure you call these deities in your libations, when you do your libations, so they can have your back. And so you want to, do your candle work for a peace of mind. Do your blue candle. Get your peace of mind going. Meditate on those candles. So learn, just practice that. If you're not able to do it, it takes time, because that's something that happens overnight, where you can switch how you feel and your state of mind and how you react in situations. Because some people cry a lot, combat that. Don't be on that dimension. Don't be on that plane where you're just crying all the time with other people that are crying all the time, so. And just do your your spell work, plus it's all excuse me, you guys, I'm tongue tied. It's an illusion anyway. The situation, you may think it's worse than the worst thing ever, but it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. You can pick and choose how you feel. Now, we are humans, so we will feel something. We're not saying we're robots, we're the Terminator, and we don't feel shit at all. But at the same time, you're in control of your own reality. Okay, if you make yourself have a bad day, you're gonna have a bad day. You can either pick or choose to let a certain thing situation keep bothering you, and how you react to it. Okay, now if you react to it, you cuss a person out, boom, that's it, leave it alone. You got it out, that's it, move along, leave it alone. Some people don't know how to leave it alone, and that's when you allow that lower frequency to take advantage of you, and then it snowballs, and then gets out of control. But you create the situation. You can create a situation how you want it to. If you know alchemy, brothers and sisters, study and read about alchemy. You are dark matter. You can transform, you can transmute. You know, it's all about that DNA activation, activating that DNA, those cells, you know, making sure that pineal gland is on fleek, you know. Um, you know, just take over the situation, you know, by playing chess, not checkers. You know how they say in the Black community, you know, play chess, not checkers. But when it comes to your spirituality, and when it comes to this, play chess, you know, not checkers. You know, like I said, don't react how you usually do. Reprogram yourself to do that. It's hard, but it can be done with meditation and self-discipline. It can be done. You know, change in the people in your immediate surroundings. If there's negative ass motherfuckers in your immediate surroundings, let them motherfuckers go. Don't let that energy. Let me tell you, energy travels real fast, faster than a speeding light. Okay, energy travels fast. Nasty spirits travel fast. You ever wonder? You tell somebody in your family something, right? You tell somebody in your family something, all of a sudden everybody know, and you getting phone calls and people know your motherfucking business. That's negative. Because you don't want people knowing your business. You told a negative person that told other people. You know, that's negative. That's just negative in itself. You know, get rid of those type of people. Stop giving those type of people chances all the time. You know, stop giving people that are doing more harm to your environment or your immediate environment. Stop giving them chances all the time. That don't have nothing to do with, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I'm just love and peace. Fuck that. Okay? It's you first. You come first. You know, fuck what that other person feels. And that's another thing. When people are fighting and arguing and things like that, and you know, people are like, oh, well, this person ain't gonna do it. Fuck what they're going through. It's about self-improvement and self-discipline. It's about you. Okay, but people, you're a leader. You know, people gonna look at you like, damn, she ain't responding the way she do. She always got a smile on her face, not nothing. They're going to, you lead by example. You know, just how in a marriage or in a relationship, the male, you know, the husband, you know, the male lead by example. You know, lead by example. So you just lead by example. You know what I'm saying? You change your environment. Getting mad, you know, getting mad for no reason. That's another thing. People in your immediate environment getting mad for no reason, or you can find yourself getting mad for no reason. Negative energy, negative spirit could be around there. Who knows? Who knows what is? You know what you practice. You know what you deal with. You know what you allow to go on in your home. You know where you've been. You know where you've been. You know, so you know, and another thing, don't let your inner thoughts get out of control. That's a really big one. I remember I used to know this I used to have somebody that I used to hang out with, and they would always say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. You know what I'm saying? So letting your thoughts get way out of control, that's negative energy too. Negative spirit, negative energy, negative frequency, whatever you want to call it, it's negative. Because we all know once we keep pondering on that shit, like example, like a woman could be at home, her man could be outside somewhere with his friends or hanging out, or maybe went somewhere with his friends, or vice versa. A woman could go somewhere, you know, go hang out or whatnot. And every woman or every man in the back of their head, like, damn, my man or woman could really cheat. That's a normal thing to think. That's not abnormal to think that, okay, somebody could be cheating on me or somebody could be doing something. Okay, that's normal. But letting your thoughts get out of control is when you keep on thinking and all of a sudden you got on your tennis shoes, lacing them up, trying to find out where the fuck they are because you don't know what the fuck is going on. But you trust this person. You trust this person. This person has never dogged you out or did you wrong. But for some reason, I got to see what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's because it festered. You know, your thoughts. Switch that up. Like I said, you're going to have to change the chemical balance in your brain and your body chemistry, because it's hard. It is hard to do. But once you know and start studying about frequencies and how you and you study about the silent war that they have upon you, cosmic brothers and sisters, you'll be able to change more, because you know that there's people against you and using these tactics to bring you down and mentally, you know, so you'll be able to combat it even better. You know, if you study about that. Look at some Phil Valentine, study about frequencies and the television and things like that. You know, don't submit to the illusion. Don't, you know, the Maya, don't submit to it. Don't submit to the illusion. Do not submit to that illusion, because once you submit to the illusion, then you're stuck. And just like that ego card in the tarot deck, a false sense of entrapment. Believing that there's no, I forgot what it says, believing that there's no other way to do it or no other way out. That's a false sense of entrapment, because there's always a way out. If you know alchemy, there's always a way out. That's why alchemy is very important to study and to practice. When I say I say practice because, like I said, you're going to have to change up how you think, from the norm, from the third dimension. You have to start thinking, 4, 5, 6 dimension. You have to start thinking like that. And it's easier said than done. So don't submit to the illusion. Every time we submit to the illusion, we always wrong. Going back to the woman that's lacing up her shoes, trying to see what the hell her man is doing, and he ain't doing nothing. She submitted to the illusion. Because if it's happening, you can't do nothing anyway. You don't know, right? So why even submit to it? Unless it's bold, something comes bold in your face and out there. Nothing you can do. Don't submit to the illusion. That's all the illusion. Well, maybe they're doing this, or maybe they're doing that. Or maybe this homegirl really ain't a real homegirl. Maybe I should try to set it up, a conversation to see. That's submitting to the illusion. Back up off of all that. Just ride your journey. The truth of somebody or a situation is going to come out. There's no need to do all this investigation, especially if you are dealing with spirituality, you're dealing with your candle work, you're dealing with your ancestors. You're going to find out any motherfucking way. Through a pendulum, through cards. You're going to find out anyway. Because when you allow yourself to, like I said, when you allow yourself to lower your frequency, you allow things to come in and play with you. You allow things. That's how you know the Bible copies spirituality, because the same shit. Oh, don't watch these movies or bring these movies in your home. It's gonna bring spirits in your home. Don't think this way. If you think so negative, you're gonna allow a demonic spirit to come in. Or you know how the Christians be talking. That's how you know they copied from our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? They copied what they wrote down and what they tried to exploit. That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? So you allow things to come in, and then all of a sudden you're just snappy. You got an attitude. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. You look like you getting on your own damn nerves at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? You getting on your own damn nerves. Sure. Hey Cheryl, I just turned on the comments right now. Hey Cheryl, how you doing, my dear? What's up? Just talking about, knowing negative energy and negative spirits, and that attach people, things, and situations. And like I said, if you're and also if you're practicing the craft, be very mindful of that. Also, if you're practicing the craft, be mindful of how you think too, and how you feel. If you guys hear a baby crying, that's my baby in the background. My fiance's in there with them. They have colic right now, so they just I just gave them some gripe water, so hopefully it kicks in soon. But yeah, like I was saying, like if you're practicing the craft, be mindful of that too. Be mindful of how things come in. You should already know that. If you're advanced, if you're beginning and you're listening to this, be mindful of that when you practice. Be very mindful, be very careful, pick and choose your battles wisely. That shit's real. It's no joke. Also, you want to do different kinds of rituals. Do different kind of rituals to see what you. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. Now, oh, my poor baby in the back there crying. Daddy got him though. So, also, guys, if you guys want to find out what's going on in your environment or with people, or find an answer, get that Moonstone. Do rituals before you go to bed, so you can have your dream, remember your dream. Get your dream book. I know you guys heard this before. Get your dream book popping. Decorate the outside of the dream book. I don't know. Do something, but get a dream book, get a journal, get something. Program that Moonstone to remember your dreams also. So whenever you sleep with that Moonstone, you can see that dream. Learn how to program your crystals. There's plenty of things there's plenty of things that you can, what do they call those? What do you call those? not monologue, child. That's acting. I don't remember what you call them, but there's plenty of uh, scripted things that you can read that could help you with your astral projection and also in the dream realm. You know, when I was doing my rituals, I had the very good pleasure of actually meeting Brother Bobby Hemmett in the dream realm. And how I knew that I was in the dream realm, actually, this was actually happening as an astral projection in the dream realm. I was wondering about a specific thing, like how to do something. And I'm not going to share everything in the dream, but I will share this. He was telling me how to use a white candle. He was telling me how to use a white candle. Um, and it was a class. There was a bunch of white candles, like he was teaching. And then he was telling me something. And all of a sudden, when I woke up, before I woke up, I was going down. It looked like a wormhole, real dark, like a long, like those little slinkies, like a slinky, like a wormhole, like a slinky. All of a sudden, I swooshed down that motherfucker and I woke up. I was like, did I just take a Bobby Hemmett class in the astral realm? Like, did I just do that? So, make sure you get your rituals and stuff popping. When it comes to dreams and finding out information, you can find out about negative people and energy vampires, and sometimes they'll come in a different face and form in a dream, but you'll know that energy. Like, how many times have you had a dream you'd be like, oh, I seen such and such in the dream, I seen a auntie Nene in the dream. It wasn't her face, I didn't see her, but I know it was her. I felt the energy. You also have your pineal gland too, so you're working with a lot of things that's on your side. That pineal gland is that source, is that connection. It produces that darkness, that melatonin. It produces that. Of course, we all know it does secrete from the melatonin does secrete from the pineal gland. It also secretes serotonin, that natural alarm clock. Black people, you wonder why black people are up so early. They can wake up so early. Now, don't get me wrong. Us niggas, we can sleep in too. Negroes can sleep in too, but for the most part of it, we wake up early. We go back to sleep and sleep in. But for the most part, black people wake up early because we got that serotonin, the natural alarm clock. You know, when that pineal gland is hardened, there's no connection to that source. You wonder why some of these people are soulless and don't give a fuck and have no empathy. Shit. Yeah, please. You know. Yeah, so y'all, that's all I wanted to come on here and talk about, recognizing that. And I hope you guys took some notes down on that. If it's your first time to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. For your own personal reading with me, you can email me at 818-ONLYHEAVEN, HEVEN, @gmail.com. And, y'all, just protect yourself. I say that, the end of most of my videos, protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your space. There's shit out there that does not want you to succeed. There's things out there, the powers that be, your enemy, that does not want you to succeed. They want to see you on the street, mentally ill, broke, drugged out, 5 different baby daddies, no father in the home. Pay attention to that silent war, okay? Pay attention to that silent war that's going up against you. Put that copper underneath your pillow or in your windowsill. You can even put it in some pennies in a bag and put it under your pillow. So to stop those frequencies to trying to intervene in the dream room in your dream. Sometimes that's why we can't remember our dreams. We have a natural defense mechanism in that pineal gland. And sometimes you don't remember it for your own good. So just protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your spirit, protect yourself from energy vampires. Have to let some people go sometimes. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna go in here with my baby and my family and watch something. And you guys have a very nice night. It's very nice outside. Look at if you guys are somewhere where the sky is clear, look at all the stars. I'm looking at them right now. I'm actually outside on my balcony. I have a really nice view. Let me see if I can show you guys the view. I don't know if This is I'm at the top. I have a really, really nice view, y'all. Like, I wish I was a little, not higher, but maybe like one story higher so I could see like the beach. The beach is like right behind there, y'all. But all right, y'all, you guys have a good night. It's me, Mystic Empress Angela. And thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'm going to text you in a little bit, Cheryl. I'm going to text you in a bit, beautiful. You guys all have a good night. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.